Hello, you gorgeous being. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Oh, it's got a random hair. Oh, life happening. I'm on with the old deck. And with the old deck, and we're on a journey of a bit of a freehand journey. So, the only constant in life is change, everybody. And so, I'm going to invite you to move with me on this incredible journey. And to be generous with me, I would like to invite those that like to not be generous, to be a bit generous with the people in your life today, even if they aren't quite giving you what you want. And just to remind everybody that appreciation is key. There are always things we can focus on that we don't enjoy observing. Well, that's not actually true. We can observe everything and love it. We can. And that's what I wish for you. But if that is not your experience, there are always things we can focus on to enjoy. And what I'm going to do today is just ask, what do we need to know now? I'm going to really engage in the magic of the tarot. I'm going to spread these cards out. Oh, this is so fun. To be alive, to see what we need to know in this rainbow. Right, let's pull some cards. Let's go. I'm going to do this. 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 Yeah, if you don't like what I'm doing, that's all good. If you do, milk it. Let's get some more. Let's pull some more. Oh, they're just coming out. They've got some things to say. Isn't it fun? Oh, which one wants to say something? This one does. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like the 7. 7 is the number. 7 is the number for today. Now, I'm going to close up this rainbow. I'm going to close up the rainbow. Oh, 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 oh. This is so fun. Having so much fun. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Mr. Magician. What do you have to say? And this is a very, very big message. You are in control of your universes. You are the center of everything. Much like the belief that the sun revolved around the earth. You are the center of everything. You are the creator. Please do not forget at any point when you tell yourself that somebody else is doing something to you or there is something outside of you that you do not like, I want you to just stop and say, I am creating my experience. I am creating all. It's never going to feel good for you to project something outside of yourself. Anything you observe that you decide you don't like is you. I'm afraid. So it's never going to feel good. It might, I'm not saying disregard your experience if you don't like something. I'm saying be aware that you're creating it at the same time. Because it just helps us to actually deal with what is happening, rather than try and wait for something or someone else to change something, which never works. This is the crux of the twin flame experience, or the twin flame theory, or love, really. Or let's just forget all those terms. Let's call it relationship. This is the key to all relationship. It came to me this week very, very strongly. Communication is everything. I had a realization today that I've been having the same conversation with someone for 5 years. 5 years. It looks different. And it was just, oh, I don't need to have that conversation anymore. We don't need to have the conversation anymore, you know? It's like... But I realised that it took me 5 months to respond, because we have all this kind of, someone says something, we have something we want to respond. We don't quite know how. And so we kind of, you know, beat around the bush. And then at some point, something kicks in. And then you feel like you can communicate. And that's everything. It's just feeling that you are able to communicate. This is why this Magician card is important, because it's saying you are in control of that. It might not feel as though you are. It's okay if it feels opposite. But is it possible for us to just have this knowledge always that we are creating? And I had a session with someone the other day where it came up where I said, she was asking about kind of the point, not the point, but the experience. And it was about the twin flame experience and whether it's real or what it means, or really it was more experience of life. And I basically said, the only thing that I trust and that I can trust and that I live by is my experience. And I can share that with you. But really, if there's anything to share, it's that the only thing I can... Oh, the sun just poured through the window. The ray of light is above the visual area of the cards. But anyway, our experience, which is always drawing me like the sunshine, you know, my experience is everything. And so it's owning your experience and knowing that you're creating it. Even if you observe that it's not yours and it's happening outside of yourself and all of this stuff, it's like that is still your perception. You, the self, your eyes, your conscious awareness is still observing that. And you are that, you know. So it's being able to be the observer and the contributor. So that's that. And this everything, I just really want to gift everyone. Again, what does this Magician have to say? He has everything. He has this strong emotion, the cups, he has the pentacles, he's got the cash he needs. You know? However that manifests, whether that's money, whether it's time, you know, the resources, it's resources. He has it. He has the intellect, he has the thoughts, he respects thought and intellect and discernment and reason of the sword, the passion, the fire of the wand, for the juxtaposition, the understanding of life and death, the roses and the lilies, love and death, this bow, the infiniteness, the wand. Look at him. Look at the Magician. He's one step. He is one step on. He has all of those things. What else does he have? He's got this special magic. He has the magic wand. You have the magic wand. You are the Magician. You are the one. You are the one. Your world is your world. It is your job to save the entire world. 100%. How do you do that? It's your world. Understand, if you don't know that it's your world, how can you save it? If you want to impact the world, you want to impact your environment, you want to be a light worker, you want to be a lover, whatever you want to be, it really doesn't matter. It matters that you know that it's yours. And that doesn't make you selfish. It makes you generous. Because when you can fall in love with your world, then you will become of value to it. You will naturally become of value. What else do these cards have to say? Right, cool. I'm going to pull these cards up And I'm going to do a circle around this magician, and he's going to tell us some stories.